Hey guys, this is Hell Hades. This is a Raid Shadow Legends video. Okay guys, I actually took a couple of days off over Easter, which is extremely rare for me to do. Literally didn't turn any sort of device on for Raid Shadow Legends. So I missed a couple of days for the freebie gifts, but I did get to refresh, spend some time with Lady H down on the coast. I hope you guys all had a great Easter as well. So I do have access to BLUESTACKS Artor on the test server. I'm going to be playing around with him today. I'll be putting a video out tomorrow to showcase that stuff. But what we've got going on right now, there's a whole bunch of Easter events, or I guess post-Easter events, which are coming in, basically about to start real soon, like in 4 minutes time. We've got Clan v Clan, which is not a personal rewards one. So I guess the higher level teams just ease off the gas when it's not personal rewards and just get the sort of minimum done. Albeit, I'd imagine there's still going to be relic stuff up for grabs, which, you know, probably is worth more, honestly, than some of that stuff. So that's going to be interesting to see how hard the different teams play for that. Now, we've got this 2-week Titan event that's just kicked in, which will give us up to a 5-star soul for BLUESTACKS. So again, as I say, I'm going to be putting in some effort today so I can put out a video tomorrow to see just how good this guy is. But anything really from a 4-star soul up is firstly extremely hard to get, but also extremely powerful for a legendary champion if you're going to use them. So we'll be seeing if that's going to be worth our while. But ultimately, what's it going to be? It's going to be similar to doing a fusion. You're going to see, I guess, Titan points popping up all through different things like dungeon divers. You know, basically anything. God, diamond. What's in a diamond chest? Okay. Just a bunch of cool stuff. Just a bunch of stuff. Anyway, yeah, you're going to see the Titan points popping up all over the place for those different events. And yeah, it's going to be down to you whether you feel like you want to go for his soul or not. But as I say, if it's a legendary you're going to use a lot, then you absolutely want to be pushing for the Titan points and picking those up. All of that said, it's tough, right? Because if you've just done a fusion, this is the equivalent of doing a fusion again. Then you go back to back into another one. It's like no letting off the gas. Now, for me, I didn't do this fusion. I wasn't fussed about this champion. Lysanther Beastbane. I didn't think it was worth my time for my account. And therefore, yeah, over this kind of like Easter period, I've been having, I guess, post free-to-play competition, I've been able to have a bit of a break, which I needed, actually, because that was intense. So you can see here, just from playing the game, I picked up nearly half of what I needed for the fusion, but I didn't do all the shard events and all that type of stuff. So obviously I didn't pick up enough to get this champ, which is absolutely fine. There is a brand new little video of the Dream Warden fighting the what's this guy? The Brawler, which is quite a cool little video, actually. Quite a cool little video, officially done on Raid's YouTube channel, but it is for a free copy of, and they're doing this more regularly now, Ruark. So Dream Warden Ruark now as the freebie. The little face comes to life in the video, which is quite cool. So what's he got going on? Transfers all debuffs from this champion to a target, AoE decrease attack, and steals continuous heals, which isn't resistible. And he's the taunt guy. Yeah, increase defense, taunt, and strengthen. Okay, so as it goes, relatively base, you know, okay as a legendary. I'm assuming, and I'm 99% sure that this will not just be a promo code for everybody, but you know what? I'm going to try it. Tree Hugger. Yeah, new player only code, but as a new player, you could pick him up as a legendary. I'd say compared to the other ones that they've had more recently, like Supreme, Gaelix, probably the best one I've ever seen. As far as I know, you can still pick up the Monkey King as well. So, like, yeah, certainly he wouldn't be in the same sort of level as that. But if you're a new player, yeah, you might go for it. Now, there are a couple of dangly carrots summoning events going on as well, which, I mean, damn, pretty much, I think because there's so many top-tier legendaries nowadays, almost every event of these progressive chance ones are like, damn, are you going to get involved? So for Tuesday today, by the way, anyone else feel like after a bank holiday or public holiday Monday, you struggle to get what day of the week it is in your head? I'm literally like, what day is it? It's Tuesday today. Anyway, so today I guess literally in 1 minute time, there is going to be an enhanced rate on some top tier champs. Okay, like top tier game changers, honestly. Teox, one of the most influential champions on my account. Okay, and my account's pretty stacked. He is obscene in Hydra, and he's top tier in Arena. He's absolutely brilliant. He's also just an obscene damage dealer. Like, Teox is phenomenal. Phenomenal champion. He's got this crazy A1 where he brings in an ally as well to do a bunch of damage. He's got some ignore defense stuff going off on his A2, and it's a triple hit, and it hits really freaking hard. And if he kills someone, he goes again. And he's got an A3, which is an AoE, self buffs enemy nukage. Places an extra hit on enemies under any debuffs. If you've got more lizards in the group, he becomes absolutely crazy. You can pair him up with someone like a Calvalax and just guarantee he's going to go first as well. I use him a lot in my siege teams, but he's also just damn right crazy. So Teox in the mix. Another one who's absolutely crazy, like a game-changing champ, comes tomorrow, which is Volcanus, who I do not have. So you've got these two different kind of, what are these guys called again? The Unity guys. One today, one tomorrow. So if you're going for shard pulling, like those two are the kind of choices, albeit alongside them are some other great champs. So, you know, for today, we've got Harima in the mix. We've got Duchess in the mix. Who else is there? Rotus is in the mix. So Nishak, like all great champions, honestly, today. And then for the Void champs, we've also got some obscene champions as well. So you've got like Marishka, Yumiko, Narcissus, like all top tier legendaries, okay? And then tomorrow, as I say, you've got Volcanus, Artak, Cupidus, Missionarchy, all very strong. These are all burners. Sakia, all very strong AoE burners. And then for the Voids, I actually got probably one of my most wanted to pair with Teox Voids, Sulfurion here, because he would complete my set of crazy champions to do like a 4-man arena team. There's also Supreme Dialek and Riho are both very good as well. So some pretty nutty champions, honestly, across the board. But the progressive chances, we know, you know, even though it says 15 times 15 chance, it's still very low chance you actually get the one you're after. So I guess it depends whether you want to go in for shards or not. And the other thing which is going on right now, you can see it up here, is we have got a gear removal event. How long is this on for? Does it say here? God damn, that's actually mad. Gear removal event for 2 weeks. That is literally a first. Normally we get maybe a day. So if you're going to do your re-gearing, now is the time to do it. By the way, this is hot off the press as well. The optimizer. So we've had the ability to equip gear direct from optimizer in game for a while, right? We've also had, I need to update mine. We also had some great filtering options as well for the optimizer. Like the optimizer tool has just improved and improved. Up until now, you could not do the free equipping on a Mac. Now you can. It's fixed. It's fixed. It's working, which was extremely challenging to do. So I've been told. So yeah, the dev team, as ever, knocking it out of the park in terms of optimizer updates and yeah, allowing everybody access to cool stuff. So yeah, so as of right now, anything that I could do on my PC, I can also do on a Mac. But this is an example. So now it's free re-gearing. Let's just grab someone. Actually, I've not done my Empress yet. Let's just get an Empress damage build. Damn, actually, I haven't done a video on him either yet. He's in the mix as well this week. Let's go for a damage build just with like a minimum speed 230, just to show you what's going on. So I could literally I could do nothing else, and that's enough to tell the optimizer what I'm after in terms of just doing a damage build. One thing I would do actually just with a mythical, let me just change that slightly, because I do want to say I want it on his alternate form. His alternate form is where his damage build comes from. So let's just make sure that we start again. So yeah, this is now available. You see it's punching for a lot more HP now because we're pushing it to his second form. At the moment, I'm not looking for gear on anyone. I'm not looking to steal gear from anyone else. Anyway, I'm not going to actually, this is not going to be the build because I'll probably play around a bit more than this. But from here, I can literally go into view, see where it's taking gear from. And then I can, as long as I go on my roster screen, doesn't need to be on the right champ, but just be on the roster screen. I can then hit equip in game. And you'll see Embrace will be taking all of these pieces. And obviously it's free right now, so it would be a free equip. So Max can now do this as well, which is super cool. You can also do the ability to sell gear straight from the optimizer as well. Anyway, all of that is now accessible to Max, which wasn't before. And I would definitely say this is a good time, yeah, to be like clearing out your gear. You've got 2 weeks to basically change as many builds as you want for free, which is the first time I've ever seen Raid do anything like this. I think anyway, I think in like 5 years, I think the best we've ever had is like a couple of days. So anyway, lots of shard events. We've got the Titan event going on. We've got a free gear removal, which is very cool. I wish they'd do that way more often. But yeah, let me know what you think, and I will see you in the next one.